Vice presidential candidates J.D. Vance and Tim Walz set to debate Tuesday in the Big Apple. The Ohio senator and Minnesota governor facing off in primetime on CBS. Panel, in this razor-tight election, will this clash of ideas and personalities matter? Chris Tritico, what do you think?
No. I don't think anybody can ever remember one vice presidential debate in their lifetime that's ever made a difference to any race that's ever happened. I can't even think of one. I think Dan Quayle's was fun because of the one line that went off in it. Yeah, but other than that, I don't think it really matters.
Go ahead, Bob. What do you think?
Well, in terms of moving voters, it's not going to matter a whole lot. It's going to be very entertaining television.
Yeah.
I think that'll be interest. And anything you can do that generates interest in the race is probably a good thing, especially when you've got razor-tight margins. J.D. Vance is an excellent speaker, and God knows what Tim Walz is going to do. That he'll giggle his way off the stage or something. But now back to some of the spending stuff that the government was looking at. Trump is offering a lot of giveaways too. But the difference is when he's talking about no tax on tips and he's talking about no tax on overtime, that's appealing to a certain segment of the voting population. But he's talking about how he's going to pay for that through increased tariffs to protect American jobs, to bring in more American jobs, to turn plants like the one he visited in North Carolina earlier this week from being an empty warehouse into being a productive manufacturing facility employing hundreds and hundreds of people. Those are the things that differentiate his campaign from the factless Kamala Harris campaign that promises a lot and doesn't tell you anything about how she's going to do it.
Paul, I want to hear from you on this. I mean, you talk to young people. How would you encourage them to watch this debate and maybe come back and give some response in a classroom or to their fellow students?
So let's be realistic. If Trump is elected, he will be the oldest person elected into the president's office ever. He's 78. He is not a model of health. It is entirely possible that within his 4 years, he may not last the 4 years. So we're in effect interviewing in this debate a person who could very well step into the office, not wishing anything ill upon President Trump whatsoever. And this is a realistic thing. And I think people should be paying attention to what Vance is doing. I think this kind of concerned me is it seems that the Trump-Vance campaign has been putting Vance out there almost as an internet troll. And he's saying and doing things that are just kind of off-putting to a lot of people. And I'm not sure what the strategy is there. I do know that it's at least bringing things up that are causing people to scratch their heads. So I don't know how people are going to vote on that. I do think people should be paying attention, especially to, is this the person that I want to be potentially president?
All right.